people ask like, what is Charlotte's style? Like if we had like New Orleans, clearly known for something. New York, clearly known for something. Charlotte's not, right? And then when you say what it's known for, people are like, really? Because they don't see it. But like what I would say Charlotte's style is that like it's fierce independence, right? It's like, it's a come here and do your own thing. And I think we're a city of transplants, and like that's very much a microcosm for like America and capitalism, right? So it's like we come here and like I think the language of Charlotte, the style of Charlotte is hustle.
Having completed its inaugural run this year, Talking Walls seeks to capitalize on the lack of major mural festivals in North Carolina, and more specifically in Charlotte. As Charlotte is rapidly growing, it only makes sense that artists would seek out the connections with the community that public art projects can provide. There are works created by local, national, and international artists that tie our own little community of Charlotte together and to the broader global community as well.
I mean, every time we do it, something interesting happens because you're in public, you know? So it's like really unpredictable. But that's the fun of it. And when we travel like this, it's so cool because it's a great way to like meet people. You show up, you start painting, and the community like recognizes it. And it's really cool. You meet all kinds of different people. I've seen murals bring people together that wouldn't otherwise talk to each other, you know? And that's a really, really cool thing.
Because we've had the time in the community, we've had the experience, we've done our research. I mean, we produced sort of a small preparation report that showed myself going down to Miami to Art Basel to see how that festival went. How did they treat artists? What were the lessons learned? What were statistics, right? Like, did it make money? Did it fail? Is it a flop, right? Is it worth our time in Charlotte?
Over the past decade, mural festivals have become prevalent in the South. From Prohibition in Kentucky to Shine Mural Festival in Florida and Houston Urban Experience in Texas, there are many wonderful examples of what they can bring to a city's art scene. From prolific civil engagement to beautifying neighborhoods, these mural festivals bring together the community in inspiring and powerful ways.
Painting big buildings is just like awesome. It really is. And like engaging with the public and all that kind of stuff. And now it's just taken off, you know. There are these festivals all over the country. It's awesome.
But then also we should be having a cultural community discussion, right? It shouldn't just be that I go and I do whatever, but like I should have a dialogue with the space and the people who live there. Yeah, and then incorporate that into what I'm doing.
We try and like pay a little bit of attention to the place we're painting, you know? Like in Pittsburgh, we use the colors of the sports teams, PBR colors, things like that. Because, you know, you just come into somebody's community and you're not from there and you paint. Usually helps to pay attention to something they care about.
I think when you go at it alone, you do you really well, but when everybody gets together, we do Charlotte really well. And I think like when you do Charlotte, you do you at the same time. You sort of really push your brand and like show your love for this place. So we wanted the artists in this first go to be ambassadors of that philosophy, right? And even the artists who are going around, like, they already get it, right? And like what they're stoked on is that they've come here and Charlotte is a new place for them. It's an untouched canvas, right? Or a new scene. You know what I mean? In anything you do, the new part of it, the newness of it, the novelty is always what's the best.
The artists breathe new life into the city, helping it flourish and reflect the beauty of the people who inhabit it.
And there are artists who just like, you know, want to get into what the city is about, and they realize their role and they perform and they do a great job, and then the city's more beautiful for it, and then they become a part of the art history that's in the city.